I love that book.
Ready.
Okay, let's go.
Do we have
It's
a
doing
topic
its thing, I
in
believe.
mind today?
There it goes. We're live.
There it goes. There it be. There we are.
There it
I
be,
love
there
this
we are.
book.
Therapy? Yeah, that's the one, Dave.
Therapy!
Thaddeus.
Oh, Thaddeus.
What? I don't even
Daddy
know what
Thaddy.
you're yelling.
Will, it's Daddy Thaddy.
Daddy Oh my god. I hate
Now I get
that.
it.
I hate that so much.
It's the worst.
I don't get it, but that's...
I can't decide how he wants his camera to look.
No, I'm just checking shit. No, you
it's
know what?
probably
It's
gonna
not
look
good like
You're just
that.
a horizontal.
Vernon,
What's up?
Vernon, his camera's gonna look with the lens. That's what it'll do.
Horizontal? Is that... Are you calling me a whore?
You're a horizontal
Horizontal?
guy right
I
now.
think you called you a whore, Scott. I think you're the one who
calling
said
me a
that.
whore? He's calling me a horizontal. He said it. I didn't say it.
Is we gonna talk to our fans, or are we just gonna say random bullshit?
Yes.
Let's do random bullshit.
I mean, we can do both.
Probably going to be
Oh,
talking random bullshit mostly.
yeah.
That's
That is
what I
what we
prefer.
do. Well,
Live now.
Do we have a topic in mind today?
I don't actually think we had a topic going into this one. I think this is where
I don't
we
think
need
we've ever
the
had a
topic out of a hat thing. Somebody said that at one point. That'd be a brilliant thing.
what is
that-
your third favorite dinosaur?
Third favorite?
What's your
That's a
third
tough one.
favorite? Why is it gotta be the third favorite?
That's actually tough. Triceratops.
Why not?
Probably.
Triceratops.
Yeah. I feel like Triceratops is
That's
a good
right.
way to go. Hey, Frock, welcome to the stream.
First one would be Stegosaurus. Second one would be...
Hi, Franca. Welcome.
I'm having a brain
Well-
aneurysm trying to think of the second one.
He doesn't even know another dinosaur. He's like, I don't know. Fuck him. There's like
The
three.
T-Rex.
Right? There's
T-Rex, and then... Shit, I don't know. Bronchosaurus.
a brontosaurus.
Third
That's
will be-
third favorite's brontosaurus. All right, nice.
Brontosaurus. I said Bronchosaurus.
A bronchosaurus.
That's bronchitis. Bronchitis
Mine's probably
dinosaur.
Diplodocus. I would have to say that's my third favorite.
Which one? Which one did you
What
say?
is?
one's the
Diplodocus.
Diplodocus. Okay, fair.
That's the one with the horn?
Yeah. The back horn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the,
Diplodocus. I gotta look this one up. I've never heard of such
Velociraptor.
one.
That's the way.
Velociraptor is a cool one.
That's number one for me.
That's a really cool one. I
Oh,
kind
this
of
is not
regret
the one I was thinking
my
of.
list.
Which is the one with the horn?
You just
know
want to
what
say a
mine
really
was
cool
called.
word.
Awesome.
That's why you chose that one.
No, I was thinking of a specific one, and it's not that one.
I'll tell you what. The cutest one I can think of is the Coelophysis.
How do you spell that?
I'm getting it right now. Ceolophysis. Or sorry, SIS.
Please do that again.
I gotcha.
C.
I got you.
Are you doing the screen?
A Coelophysis.
Physis. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay. Coelophysis.
It's a pretty
Looks like
small
a-
dinosaur.
Looks
Oh,
almost
yeah.
like a raptor, but
That's a little baby version.
Okay,
little
I
miniature version of a raptor.
And we
It's
went
like
to
the
the
house
here in the
the
States.
one- I found
It's
the
like
name of
the
the
house
house I was trying to say.
Oh, what is it?
Parasaurolophus? Parasaurolophus.
Say that.
Okay.
Spell it.
Parasaurolophus.
So it's a parasaur.
Spell that, please.
Oh,
There it is.
I saw it. I found it.
Parasaurolophus.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Oh, that guy. I was thinking of the dude with the big horn on his head.
He's got the little
They
they had a nickname for that dinosaur.
I was thinking of what's this
What's
guy?
the
Oh,
hammerhead?
a Pachycephalosaurus.
No, the hammer.
The dudes with the
That's not-
part of
that's
their
a
skull that was
shark.
like exposed.
Oh,
What is
it's like it looks like a boil on top of their head.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking of, but Not the same guy.
Are we gonna do a Jurassic Park marathon? Is that what I'm? What, is that what
Dude,
we're
that'd be
getting,
so fun.
getting into here?
That would be so fun. Except
There's
for
a lot of
afterwards,
them
you would
now.
only play the theme forever.
Scott's just gonna play the theme for the entire movie.
All right, guys.
We'll pull it out
My
right
third
now.
favorite-
Just
I know my
annoy the
third
shit
favorite.
Out of everybody.
What's your
My third favorite is-
Nate? And then we got another question from Fraka.
Oh, it's the Allosaurus. It's like a T-Rex, except it's like
Oh yeah,
a
I
bit.
know Allosaurus. Yeah.
What? But like it sounds like Al,
Allosaurus.
like the Tyrannosaurus Rex's friendly like bar buddy, Al.
You can call me Allosaurus.
Yeah, like and like he'd be nice most of the time, but he could still rip you to pieces if he needed to. But he doesn't feel like it because he's busy drinking beer.
So just
Like that's what he
specific.
sounds like. He sounds like Al.
He's
So
like a
specific.
Palosaurus.
Yeah,
All right.
Allosaurus,
yeah.
my Palosaurus.
So yeah, we get that question from Fraka. How
Fraka.
how do you Fraka?
It's German, a little girl, Fraka.
Okay. I don't know how words work.
Clearly.
Okay. First concert you ever attended and what made it so memorable?
First concert we ever attended and what made it so memorable?
My first
Yeah.
concert was like a local bar band from my hometown, who I think, man, I actually can't remember the name of them, but I do remember that the lead singer couldn't even make the show, so they had another guy fill in, and it was actually pretty good. I actually it was a decent band. They were a decent band. Like it was not a bad experience, but it was at a 16-year-old's birthday party. Like it made no sense. It was like a heavy metal band, like playing this is back in like the mid 2000s where that made sense. Like kids wanted to have a really heavy band at their birthday party. But like I remember that being the coolest
Man,
birthday
if
party
only
I
we
ever
could go
went
back
to.
to then.
That's it.
That's awesome.
First concert.
I'll go. Oh, I
Go
got
ahead.
one. If,
Yeah.
Okay. 3 Doors Down concert was the first one I ever went to, and I didn't go to that concert because I wanted to see 3 Doors Down. I wanted to see the band Stain. They were my favorite band at that point. And what made it memorable? I mean, it was my first concert for one, of course, but there was an old classmate who called out one of the first bands that came on. The band was named No Address, and the guy up front from the band said, "If you call a woman a bitch, you're a bitch." He said, and the guy that I knew called him out and said, "Man, fuck you!" And that was
That's
quite
the
a memorable
moment.
point.
I love it.
I didn't even know it was him. I wasn't anywhere near that guy, but I found out later who
But
it
he's
was.
like,
I was like, "Who the hell
"Man,
is
that
this
happened."
douchebag?"
That's
Yeah, I was
insane.
like, wow.
That's crazy. There was when I was on Warped Tour, there was a band we were playing with. They left just before. Well, there were two bands. One that we played with on the same stage, and then one that was on the tour and actually got kicked off 2 days before their run was ended. They were called the Dickies, and their whole act is they're just
Hi, Nancy.
assholes. What'd you say?
I said hi, Nancy. She got on. Yep.
Oh, but yeah, so these guys, the Dickies, they their whole act is just being assholes. So they were being real degrading to everybody, but women in general, I guess. And this band that we were playing with, they were like one of the smaller bands on the tour. They were on our stage. They weren't as big as some of the other bands. They're called War on Women, and they're a feminist punk band. And so they went and protested the Dickies every single time they played a set, as long as it didn't conflict with their set. And there was a point where the two lead singers got into an altercation, and they kicked the Dickies off Warped Tour. They're like, "You're done. You went too far. You can't say that
Wow.
anymore." It was a whole thing. It was nuts.
That's ridiculous.
It reminds me when you mentioned that the restaurant in Baltimore called.
Oh yeah, Dick's Last Resort.
Dick's. I never want to go there.
No,
Yeah,
me either.
everyone's just an asshole.
I'm good.
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
too.
All the waiters act like assholes, and it's like, I don't know
I-
if I'd
I went
enjoy
to
that.
a
I think I would.
restaurant in Chinatown in San Francisco where like they have a Guinness record or something, because I guess they give out Guinness records for this, where like they had the rudest waiter in the world. Like,
And
I
where is
don't
it
know.
located?
It was in Chinatown.
Bless
He
you.
was retired at that point, like he wasn't a waiter there
Yeah.
anymore. But like that was their claim to fame. They
That's
had like a
hilarious.
big sign above the door, like "We have the rudest waiter," and I was like, "That's not usually like you don't want to advertise that."
Something you've advertised, right? Yeah. It's like, okay,
Yeah, you
well,
don't
I'm
just
leaving.
fire that guy.
That's hilarious. What about you, Nate? What you got?
Oh, for first concert?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember if this is actually my first concert.
That's where I was on
But-
mine too. I don't know if that's actually my first or not.
Yeah, but I remember in high school when I was like part of youth group, there was a band called Ashes Remain, and they were like a local Baltimore band, and they you might have heard them before.
I've
They
heard the
got
name.
decently big. Yeah,
It
but they were
sounds
good. The
familiar.
drummer, I remember it was at like a youth camp or something. Yeah, it was at a youth camp. It was River Valley Ranch, one of those like weekend retreats where you feel all good and then you come back and you're the same, but you pretend like you're not. But anyway, but the drummer, his name was Ben, and he let me play his drums like in some other, like when they weren't playing a show, and you know I wasn't like completely terrible at it, like I didn't suck, so everyone was like, "Wow," and it made my life a little better at that moment, and I was real happy about it.
That's
But
pretty
like
sweet.
it was,
Yeah, that is really
but like
cool.
it was like the first real metal concert I went, or hard rock concert I went to, so like it was also the first time I really headbanged. So like I killed my brain cells that night.
That
It
was
was
the
nice.
first night you bruised your brain. And then
I bruised my brain a little bit.
And many a
Who
times
knows how
after.
far- If I didn't do all that, maybe I would have had a Nobel Prize by now for something.
Very possible. Very possible.
It's very possible.
Yeah.
But
That
who
was
knows?
that was the moment that your life changed and pivoted in a different direction.
Well, it pivoted downward.
Well, it's like
Yeah.
funny too because like the first time you headbang, you have no idea how much damage you're about to do to yourself until the next day,
Right.
and like the day
Yeah.
after. So you go reckless
yeah.
abandon the
Yep.
first time. You have no idea what it's going to be like. You don't understand that you're giving yourself like whiplash, a concussion, like you're just fucking your brain up like 17 times a minute.
Two
just
bulging
doing this.
discs in your neck.
Yeah, like
that
bulging.
you really
yeah,
have to
exactly,
pay for
bulging
later.
discs and shit. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Later in life, you're just gonna like you're gonna wake up one day and just be like, oh, that was that concert back in 2004.
Yeah.
I just discovered the other day that I got a bone that's out of alignment over here.
What?
On my shoulder.
What
And
does
it's like
that
fucking
mean?
sticking out. The doctor told me all about it, and nothing's coming to mind as to what he told me earlier. But it fucking hurts.
Scott, have you tried not doing that?
Have you tried
You'd
seeing
be a great
mechanic?
doctor, Will.
Could he
know.
realign it for you, much like a car?
Yeah, real life. You gotta take it in for a real life.
He's just a
Wait, what?
few degrees off. You gotta tighten the one side up a little.
You do that.
Scott,
at
this is
the
a
time
great
you get your
time.
phone rotation.
Just a little bit.
Scott, this is a great time to practice the art of positive thinking. It'll create a psychosomatic effect that'll make you feel better. Because that's how that works. It'll fix your
Still
bone.
running.
Whoa.
We'll talk about this later, Nate.
That's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'm not sure. What do you mean, like positive? I don't
Oh,
know.
dude,
I don't know about this positive thinking.
That's because it's bullshit.
I figured as much, but I was trying to dig deeper into the bullshit. Didn't work out.
Don't do it. It's shallow bullshit. It's nothing good.
Shallow bullshit.
So how
Like
deep can
that
it go,
much.
really?
Shallow bullshit.
I mean, that's the whole point of it being bullshit. I mean, otherwise, it's
Otherwise,
just shit.
It's not bullshit. It's like it has substance.
Substance in this bullshit. In this shit, rather.
There's substance in this shit. Get the next album title.
I think it's like a third of the weight of your poop is pure bacteria. That's a fact.
Thank you for that. We needed that today.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I needed to know that.
Yeah, that was high up on the list of items I needed
You're
serialized in
welcome.
my brain.
I'm a teacher, and I have
I'm gonna
degrees.
remember that.
I consider me
I'm gonna
taught.
remember that, but forget everything important.
Next gig, he's just gonna be like, I don't know the words of this song, so I'm just gonna sing about bacteria and how much of it is in your shit.
That's right. Yeah.
Nancy said, "Lol."
How would that work in the lyrics?
I'm glad we're being entertaining a little bit.
Dude, Nancy
To say the least, we're being entertaining.
Yeah.
This is just every day when we get together. Like this, this isn't even abnormal.
I got a question for everybody. So, when was the first like heavy metal concert, if any of you ever been to one, that you guys ever been to?
Oh well, my first concert was Iron Maiden. I think you say it.
Iron
That ain't
Man.
heavy metal.
Which is okay. Iron Maiden is the original heavy
It's
metal.
heavy metal as hell.
Like literally, like they like define heavy metal. Oh hey Stefan.
I'm just
What's up,
fucking
man?
with you. I know.
What's up, Stefan?
But yeah, that was really cool because I like didn't. I mean, I'd seen like performances before, but like I went to that Iron Maiden show and they had like a 15-foot tall animatronic Eddie like running on stage fighting with
So cool.
something else. I forget what else.
They're-
Running around doing crazy shit, and I was like, this is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. It was
They
awesome.
have so many props in their performances. It's unbelievable. It's
It's
like
amazing.
they spend more on their props per concert than I have on my house. That I'm spending on my house.
Yeah, no, it's nuts. I mean, it's like they have like multiple trailers full of stuff.
Right.
Yeah, see, Stefan knows. He said Iron Maiden is OG metal.
The
Indeed.
Right.
original heavy metal.
Stefan, what was your first concert? We're gonna have to wait like 4 minutes for him to
Yeah,
respond.
yeah, until the thing catches up with
True.
us.
Okay. Well, how about we all go around with ours?
Mine probably was
Not-
that birthday concert, but like my real first concert, the one that I usually quote as my first concert, like to see an actual band that was well known, was The Used at the Chameleon Club up in like Lancaster. PA.
Oh, nice. Lancaster, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a cool place.
Yeah, it's a really
I
nice
saw-
venue.
I saw Streetlight and a Real Big Fish there in college.
Bro,
we
did
drove
we go
like
to the show together?
hours.
I feel like I went to that same show.
Big fish.
What year
Yeah.
was that? Like,
2013.
nah, I had to have seen. Must have seen Streetlight a different time around there because they definitely came through there a lot.
Yeah, they did. That's one of their like. It's like Chameleon Club. What's the Ram's Head? They did that one down in Virginia that I can't remember the name of,
Yeah.
and it doesn't matter.
A lot of
Hold the
people,
phone for
like,
1
from
second.
where I'm
I
from would
want
remember.
to ask Vern.
Yeah.
I see there's a punching bag behind you. When
Yeah,
the
man.
hell did you get that thing?
What's that? It's mine. I own it.
Since when did you get it?
Like weeks ago, like almost a month ago. I started like
Nice.
doing
coming over.
some sort of physical training again, and so I own a heavy bag now so that I can retrain
Ah,
myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Stefan
had to
said
ask.
his first concert was Three Dog Night in New York. It's
That's
nuts.
cool. What?
Yeah.
Nice.
How fucking cool is that?
And yeah, no, Stefan, concert and chamber choirs don't count as real concerts. They're not
Nope.
real. All fake.
No. If that's the case, I've been to hundreds by now.
Yeah, no.
Like-
You guys are like well schooled.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel a tie for this, a tie that no one can see,
yeah, the invisible.
a bow tie,
right under his beard.
so no one can see how much of a nerd I am.
He wears it all the time though. It is under there all the time.
I do. I'm always wearing a bow tie, but
Even when he's showering.
It's underneath his beard. Yeah.
ooh, Faraka says her first concert was Twisted Sister.
At the Joe Louis Arena, that's awesome.
That's amazing.
That is awesome.
That's
Twisted
amazing.
Sister.
I love it. Twisted Sister was sick back in the day. They were heavy metal too.
Yeah, really.
I don't even know who that is, honestly.
I almost played there.
Probably if I
played
heard
it-
a song of theirs, I'd know, but
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Will's always looking handsome.
I'm
Are you
real
kidding?
sweaty and gross,
Look at
but
him.
you can't tell because it's a live stream.
That means he's powdery dry, actually. Basically been powdered, like. So anyway,
Yeah.
Living it up right now.
my first real concert was Ozzy when I was 16.
I
My
was talking
first real
about metal,
concert
but I
was
guess
that
that is
Ozzy
metal.
band.
What?
I was saying,
Ozzy
what was your first
Osbourne?
like heavy metal concert? But I guess Ozzy would be.
All of these are metal,
Look,
Scott.
if,
Yeah.
if Ozzy,
I know, that's
if
what I'm
Ozzy
saying.
Osbourne-
Heavy metal stuff. You're
But
like,
you were just saying,
He's
Nathan
the
was
Prince
just
of
saying my
Darkness
first real
himself. What are you
concert.
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about?
I know what you
Like-
mean, yeah.
Listen to me, you jackasses. I am saying that you were saying your first concert was, but Ozzy Osbourne, yes, that is metal. So yeah,
I'm glad that got your approval, Scott.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, what made it cooler was that I forgot the first band that opened up. I can't remember the name of that band, but then it was Rob Zombie, and then it was Ozzy. So it was like pretty sick.
Nice.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
that's a sweet
What?
night.
How did you see Ozzy? That's cool.
Well,
It's
you see,
always, like,
Vernon,
a
what I
huge
did is I
deal.
bought tickets
Yeah.
and I went to the place where he was playing.
Thank
handed
you.
the
Ozzy
ticket,
Thank you for that.
you know,
Good. Excellent.
walked in.
I just, every time they come through, those tickets are like ridiculous.
Yeah, I forget how I was able to afford it. Like, I don't know if like my parents got it for me or something, or if I
Yeah,
just
like
saved up.
I've priced those out several times. I'm always like about to pull the trigger, and I'm like, I feel like this is a terrible decision. I'm gonna regret this if I go to this concert instead of paying my bills. Like, this is a bad call.
This is a huge financial investment.
Yeah, those guys are great though. That's cool. That's super cool.
Yeah,
I still haven't seen Ozzy, but I saw Dio before he passed away. Heaven and Hell came through. It was Heaven and Hell, Judas Priest, Motorhead, and Testament.
That's cool.
It was like the most metal show I've
Yeah.
ever seen in my life.
That's heavy.
And like all like OG, like
Yeah. That's really
the creators
really heavy.
of the genre.
Nice.
Yeah, that
That's
was
cool.
sick.
Okay.
How about you, Scott? What's
Well, I
your
guess
what's
it's
your
my turn.
original heavy metal?
The first one that comes to mind for me was Killswitch Engage that I saw at the Fillmore. Yeah.
That's a cool venue too.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a really nice venue. I'd really like to perform there at some point.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Oh
It's a
show.
good place.
I'd like for us to perform there. Let me rephrase
No, just
that.
you. It's gonna be you on the stage, and we'll be
Just-
behind
just
the curtain.
me, just
we'll
me.
be right behind the curtain.
Yeah,
It'll be you.
project.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Spotlight.
Scott-
It'll be
Scott
good.
Patton's-
I'm gonna shit myself,
Step
but it's
in the
fine.
He's gonna go by a stage name, Scat Potton.
Scat
Get Putton.
Scat Potton.
I think it should be Scooter Pooter. I just love
Scooter
that. Scooter Pooter.
I still have you on my phone as
Scooter.
Skirt Patton.
Now I need to do something to your name first. Dude, that
Literally
concert
every
was
time
crazy.
you call or text
Like,
me,
people
that's the immediate reaction. I got skirt.
that concert at the Fillmore was like, it was kind of dangerous at some points. There was a circle pit going at some point, and there was this big space, of course, when there's a circle pit. And at some point, I was done with the circle pit, and I was to the front where the band was, and there were people from one end, from the back, running over towards the people in the front, running into them, and just continuously doing that because they're
Whoa.
yeah.
That's like that wall of death thing they do at the Lamb of God shows.
Right.
Yeah.
Only this was not something the rest of us wanted to be a part of. So
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think occasionally you catch a wall of death where somebody doesn't really want to be a part of it either. you see that guy in the middle that's just like dancing around, doesn't know what's happening.
dude, that was on a Killswitch Engage video that I saw.
I
There's
think I've
one
seen the
guy
same one,
dancing
yeah.
in the middle, and there's a million people coming from each direction. I think the guy died at the end of that.
He just disappears entirely. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
crazy,
my.
crazy, crazy thing to be a part of too. Like I've been close to one of
Yeah.
those, but I've never been in it. Like I've been kind of like near the
I
end
don't-
of one where people are kind of doing it, but never in the front of it where somebody's just like the warrior running at the other side, like Braveheart in real time at a show.
Right. I can't foresee that being a fun experience unless I
No.
was a very tall, like either fat or masculine dude.
I'm gonna be built like an ox. Like
Right. Right.
It's
It's like
nuts.
take your current level of fitness and just thicken it by a lot. That's what you
Mhm.
need to be. You need to be a walking sausage.
Yep. Yep.
You were correct.
A
100%.
tree man.
A tree man.
Yeah.
A walking tree.
That was actually that's kind of a good solid question though. I like that. That's a
Yeah.
different way of looking at it. Because I was like, yeah, concerts are concerts, but a first metal concert's kind of interesting. I
Yeah.
didn't really consider that.
Considering we're a metal band.
Yeah. What's the weirdest concert you've
True.
been to? Been anything odd? I know Will and Nate have to have answers for this.
Blink 182 concert. Actually, it was a Virgin Fest.
Oh yeah, Virgin Mobile. Oh, that was
Yeah, Virgin Mobile.
I missed that.
That was back in like 2009. Were you there?
Yeah, I went to. It was 2008 or 2009. I don't think Blink was there. The
Oh,
year
okay.
I went, it was like 9 Inch Nails, Gogol Bordello, Iggy and the Stooges,
Iggy
Foo
was there,
Fighters,
Yeah, this was a totally different setup.
STP. It was good. Paramore. And I'm like, it's funny because I bought like a shirt, and I like little me, like just starting high school, didn't know anything about bands. I went with my friend who was like huge into music, and so he like basically was like, we should go to this one and this one and this one, and then like I ignored a bunch of them, and I look back at the bands that are on the shirt, and I'm like, half of these I just missed because I didn't know who they were, and they're like some of the greatest bands of all time. Like I didn't see Paramore. I like just straight up. I didn't know who Paramore was.
You didn't know who they were? Yeah, they're pretty decent, but that sucks.
Yeah, I'm just
whoa,
like,
that's wild.
damn it. Yeah.
Just
You
missed out.
discover
That's
them
crazy.
later on that you discover a gem that you missed.
Yeah,
Ugh, that sucks.
glancing blows, right?
Yeah, really. And
Right.
like Kanye and Lil Wayne were there, and I just like didn't rap at the time, and I just left straight. I just like they started, and I left.
What?
So I was like, this is terrible. But now I'm like,
dude, I probably would have done the same thing in high school.
Lil
But
Wayne.
what?
Yeah,
No.
crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah, man.
That's insane. Yeah, I've never experienced anything like that. I didn't go to many festivals or anything like that when I was younger.
They
That
can
was
be
the
fun
only-
and yet extremely stressful.
Yeah. Just stressful. That's a good way of looking at it.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I feel like
Positive
I went through festival boot camp with Warped Tour, so now I'm ready for anything. Like it can't be harder than that.
You've experienced the other half,
That's
yeah.
true.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's true,
That's it.
man. I guess if we
I don't
think
think
it's
about
stressful
it.
as people just going to it, it's got to be ridiculous for the people performing at it. And you've told us some of the like horror stories of the things you experience. It's just like nuts.
Yeah, it was a lot. And it's like after a certain point, it just becomes routine, but it's still shitty. Like
Right.
you have to drag your
I
shit.
haven't heard any of
from
these stories.
trailer.
I want to hear some.
Well, like a lot, like playing at Merriweather Post, we had to like it was the first day on tour for us, so we had to carry all of our stuff from like the parking lots where you park to see a concert at Merriweather
Right.
Post to the stage, and then
Right.
we didn't know which
Holy
stage we were
shit.
on. So like we were just wandering around with this like cart full of stuff, and we're like, where do we go? And they're like, I don't know. Like we don't know what stage this is supposed to be. We're like, okay, Thanks.
Holy shit.
I guess we'll just walk up this really big hill to see if we go up there. Like I don't know.
What?
Yeah, yeah, it sucks.
Wow,
So-
dude. I guess it's good that things are going digital these days.
Yeah, really. It was I think I told you guys about there was one day we were playing in New Mexico, and we were on they didn't have a parking lot big enough, so we were on a field. It was like the intramural field of University of New Mexico, and it had just rained. So like we showed up, and there were like semis like sinking into the grass. It was terrible. Like, cause they just drive the semis straight on and use them as barriers, use them as stages and stuff. And there was like there were
Right.
just a bunch of semis just like stuck in the grass, and then like somebody had gone out and bought a shit ton of like plywood, like 4x8 plywood, and was using that as like pathways to get different places.
Right.
That's what you have to do. Yep, that's all you can do.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
In New Mexico, you said, right?
Yeah, that was Las
rough.
Cruces.
Wow. Usually it's pretty dry in that area.
Apparently not that
Yeah,
day.
you picked the wrong time.
Yeah, the one day a year that it rained like crazy, and that's when we showed up. Yeah,
Hilarious.
Probably.
yeah, it was,
That is hilarious.
yeah, dude. There was one day. So I think Frocka was talking about Joe Louis Arena. We played at the Pistons version of that is the Crystal Palace in Detroit, and we like showed up, and it's the setup was outside like it normally is, and so we're like, okay, like we need to go find food because it's all catered. Like you can't like go outside of Warped Tour to go get food, so they just have catering there included. So like we got up, found our stage, set everything up, and we go to eat like breakfast, and we found catering, and they're like, oh yeah, just go right through this door. So we open the door, and it's just like where the Pistons play, like just the court. And they're like, yeah, and there were just like a couple tables set up. They're like, yeah, go ahead and eat breakfast. And we're like, what? Like, can we do this? And there's like I've got pictures of just like, my like bagel and cream cheese, and like then you just see like the Pistons arena. It's crazy.
That's a cool
But, like,
shot, yeah.
Yeah, like you gotta put catering somewhere, I guess.
Yeah.
So nobody was
You know,
there.
on the court. To hell with it. Man, they must
Yeah,
do that
well,
to
and-
impress people as they're coming in. That's got to be what that is, right? Like,
Yeah.
come on
Oh
in,
yeah,
come
no,
on in,
no.
come on, come on, come on. Let me show you this. Let me show
You know,
you
like,
this. Come
check
here.
this out.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see if I found the picture. It's crazy, dude.
Yeah, that's
Um,
cool.
Yeah, it's a fun time. I miss that tour. I wish it was still a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just for touring
Well,
in general.
gentlemen, I think the next thing we should do should be the Burio cart. I feel like that
I
should
agree.
come up soon.
Burio cart.
We have to get that going. We don't.
It's
do it
gotta be
soon,
during a
we're gonna do
weekend.
it. Yeah, we gotta find a weekend.
It's gotta
We
be
can
the
we can
weekend.
do it on. We can do Thursday. It doesn't have to be like hardcore Burio card.
I don't
Hardcore
drink
Burio
on
cart.
weekdays.
Well, but it's a Thursday and you have to drink, so there's any way around it, Scott.
The best excuse I've ever heard.
It's rough,
Yeah.
man.
You
It's-
really,
It's peer pressure, Scott. You have to do
It's
it.
part of your new religion as a once
you've really
revealed
convinced
acolyte.
me. Well,
Yeah,
Every
good
Thursday
argument.
we partake.
but it's
Look,
Thursday and you have to drink.
Scott, I didn't make the rules, okay?
Okay. You
That's
got me. You
hilarious.
got me, man.
There it is.
Got you.
He's in.
There it is. We're gonna do it. It'll be a thing.
Tune
No,
in
we're
next
not.
week for Drunk Mario Kart on the N64.
Not Thursday.
The OG.
He said
I'll
not
be the
on
designated
Thursday.
driver. I'll be the designated driver.
The designated driver of in the ring. We're all gonna be like
He's
like
trying to
running
drive
the
4
wall, trying to
controllers.
figure it- And then Scott's just gonna be doing laps around us. It's gonna be great.
That's amazing. we could
shoot.
work that out. We could figure out a DD. I could pay for Uber to get everybody home if we had to.
I mean, it's my studio. I'll just sleep there.
That's true.
I have
know
a
what
much
you guys are
longer
doing,
drive
that's all
than you do. You have to drive me, get the Uber to pay, like do a 45-minute
You're
drive.
staying with me.
Yeah, that'd be a long drive.
We got an extra room.
Like
You'll be all
a
right.
$200 fee. For,
Yeah, that's a long Uber.
yeah.
At least it's not this weekend, right? This weekend you get the surge pricing.
True.
Isn't it a holiday this
Dude,
weekend?
I was just in Fredericksburg
Oh, yeah,
today.
Uber day.
Yeah.
I forgot.
I keep forgetting about that.
I only know that because
I
we
was
don't have
just-
school on Monday.
Yeah, I'm not going in either.
Hmm
Yay.
What about you, Scott? You working
So I was
Monday?
just in Fredericks. What's that?
You working Monday?
Nope.
Nope.
I'm
Labor
going
day.
to New York.
Yeah.
I'm going to Buffalo in New York
Nice.
to visit a friend.
That's cool. That's
Then we're
cool.
going to see the Great Falls. Niagara Falls, that is.
Oh, you
Niagara
said the
Falls.
falls. I thought you said the balls. I was like, what are you talking about?
The Great...
I was like, I
the
don't.
Great Fall.
The
You don't know
Great-
about the
Great
Great
Niagara
Falls,
Falls.
Vern?
Great
Come
balls
on, man.
of New York.
Is that...
Scott's going on like a different kind of vacation. You know what I mean?
You know it. That's the only type I take. The ones that are the different kind.
A different kind.
Oh, that's so funny. The
How's your
Great
wife feel about
Balls of
that?
New York.
She's coming along too, so it's gonna be a party.
Ooh.
You check out the Tesla Memorial there. That's like the coolest thing. It's my favorite part of it.
Tesla Memorial.
Yeah, Nikolai Tesla built or used some of the water from Niagara Falls to power a hydroelectric plant that generates power for like I don't know 400 square miles around the falls or something like that. It's something crazy. But there's a memorial to him on the Canadian side, and the statue just looks cool as shit. He's like standing there in all the glory.
That'd be really cool, but I can't cross the border is the thing, if it's on the Canadian side.
Oh, you can't do that right now?
Yeah, we can't do that right now. At least that's what Julie's telling me.
Yeah, that makes
Across
sense.
the
I didn't
border.
think about it.
There are COVID restrictions going back and forth
Yeah.
between Canada. Unless you have some kind of special permission or something.
That makes sense.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
What sucks, but
My,
at least cool.
my friend who I'm visiting, his girlfriend lives in Canada, and they're like right on the border from one another. And he hasn't seen her since the coronavirus has been a thing. So it's been
Oh
like
man.
a couple months. So I feel bad for the guy.
Oh, and she's like right there too.
Right, she's literally across the border, so it's like,
God.
poor guy,
I'm back.
poor guy.
Yeah, it's not great.
I had to run to the
Yeah.
bathroom before I succumbed to kidney failure.
Oh
That
shit.
escalated quickly.
I was like, oh man, I really gotta go. And that was like 10 minutes ago. And then I was like, oh man, we're only at 36 minutes. I don't know if I'm gonna make it this time, boys.
I mean, at least it's your house, so
Yeah.
like, it's your chair,
Yeah,
your pants.
I could just take a leak right here. You're right. I'm a grown man. I can piss myself. Did I tell you guys that story? The weirdest quote
Yes,
I'd
you
ever heard
did,
in the
yeah.
military. It's a weird thing. I
think
just
so,
don't
but
understand.
the
It
world
never
needs to
makes any
hear it.
sense. What's that?
The world needs to hear it. Tell
Yeah,
it again.
so it was like real early on in my time in the army. I was like in basic training or something like that. It was probably even within the first 3 weeks of that. And some kid was like standing in formation, and it was like really early on, so nobody really knew what the level of discipline we were supposed to be exhibiting was. We were being trained in that, and so somebody like raised their hands and they were like, "Drill sergeant, can I go to the bathroom?" And the drill sergeant was like, "No, you're a grown man. You can piss yourself." I just remember like that kid just being like, "What?" Just the confusion, just the utter chaos, just going through this man's head. Like, wait, did he really just say that? Does he expect me at this point to piss myself? Like, he didn't do it. He did not piss himself, though I am
Oh.
sure he considered it.
Oh, what, Sergeant? What?
What? Yeah, it was
Oh,
great.
that's too funny.
It was good.
I wonder if that drill sergeant just couldn't think of anything to say. And
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Like he just
He-
improvised, and
He
he's
was
just like,
known for those. He was the same guy who said the never underestimate the opportunity to shut the fuck up. That was the
Oh,
Same
okay.
guy.
yeah, same dude.
So-
Same dude. That was one of the other ones. So like somebody was talking when they weren't supposed to be talking. He was like, "Hey, never underestimate the opportunity to shut the fuck up." And it was so
never
fast.
pass up.
What's that?
Never pass up the
Yeah,
opportunity.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just so fucking funny, man.
Will has
Probably
it
saved
down
up
better
for
than you do
the
now.
I know, he remembered it better than I did. I don't think I've told that story in 5 years since I told you guys about that.
It's
It's
a good story.
fantastic. I love that.
It was one of my
It's a
favorite
very good
like,
story.
moments from then. That one's up there, and then the other one that I can think of was somebody had like their hands were like covered in food because we were eating MREs like out in the field, and he was like, "Drill sergeant, do we have napkins?" And he was like, "You're wearing one." It's like the fastest reaction. It's so fast. It's like the biggest napkin in the
You're
entire
wearing
army. It's
one.
right there on you. Yeah, that one was good.
I want to know what those guys, like those drill sergeants, do after they leave the military. Like,
Most
they just-
of them live normal lives.
Bob Ross, man. Bob Ross, come on.
Yeah.
That's
Bob
a perfect
Ross.
example.
Yeah, he was a drill instructor in the Air Force, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. He did
What?
20
All I
years in the
think
Air
is-
Force. Yep.
I just watched the Boondocks episode with Bob Ross in it, so that's all I can think of.
Yep. Yeah, dude, he's hilarious to
Gotta
think
look
about
it
as a
up.
guy. His whole like concept was like he wanted to do the painting and never raise his voice because it was like unnecessary in his opinion. No need to do it,
Mhm.
basically.
I like that.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
We're gonna draw a happy little tree.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Sorry.
That's so funny. Just roid raged Bob Ross.
Right.
Can you imagine like screaming his hair is like going like this?
He's like, paint faster, paint harder, lift. He's on a bench.
Like painting with his toes while he like benches 500 pounds.
Oh shoot!
Oh man, we gotta create.
They have
that.
so
That's
many
too good.
parodies of Bob Ross now.
Yeah,
You gotta look up all these different parodies.
I
There's just one of
actually
this
dressed
guy
as
who's
Bob
drawing-
Ross for Halloween a couple years ago.
What's this?
I dressed as Bob Ross for Halloween a couple years ago. Was that
Nice.
the Halloween that we
Nice.
did that party?
Nah.
Oh
I
no,
don't
it was the
remember.
21
Like a
Pilots
mask-
concert
some
that I
sort
went
of
to on
mask.
Halloween. That's what it was.
It was what?
21 Pilots. When I went to
Okay.
see them, it was on Halloween.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so everybody dressed up.
Dressed as Bob Ross.
Yeah.
I remember the bassist who it was one of the bassists that was trying out for our band came in with a Bob Ross shirt or something. I forget
Yeah,
which guy.
yeah. I still chat with that guy.
No, do you?
Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty cool. He's chill, man. He's doing well. He's like doing his own thing now. I'll tell you more about him later.
That's
I don't
cool.
want to like throw his whole life out on
He
here.
plays a lot of
Yeah.
like funk stuff from what I remember. Like
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, he's doing well. He's doing well. Doing quite well.
That's
Nice.
good.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Is
he
he all
definitely
night
doesn't
now?
play the bass though. He plays the guitar still, like to this day. He's like, I play the guitar. Yeah.
Nice.
He really
Yeah.
had no interest in playing bass.
Yeah.
Right.
funny.
He kept doodling with the guitar whenever he got a chance. So.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, that was a long time ago. What was that?
Yeah, that was
3 years
it
ago.
was back
now?
in like 2000. Yeah, like 2017 or something.
Dude.
Yeah,
That
throughout that
is-
year, I
Yeah.
guess after we split off from those other guys, and we're just trying to find people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that
Right.
was
Random
pretty-
people
holy
over.
crap.
I remember. Do you guys remember Yamil? He was the coolest singer we had come over.
Oh yeah,
That was the coolest
Yeah,
dude.
Oh
He
yeah.
was the chillest guy.
yeah.
He had an
But,
interesting technique for practicing.
Yeah. His like improvising. That was cool, man.
Yeah.
I've
I don't
never,
think I could
never
do that.
experienced that before. It was pretty cool.
Well, there's a
Yeah,
place for
I'd feel like a
Yeah.
There's like
place.
it's definitely something that like can be done and can be effective if you're like with the right people, the right combination of people. You can definitely make it happen,
Right.
and it can be really cool.
Not
You
me.
can end up with some new cool songs if you do it. If we,
Right.
we could maybe experiment with it. Maybe we'll do something like that.
Let's do it. I'm down.
I don't
I can
don't wanna
improv.
try
I
and
got you, Scott. I
improvise
got
some
this
singing.
covered, buddy. This
You
is
got
actually,
it. And
This is actually my
Scott,
forte.
you can do it. You can do it, Scott. Don't have faith in yourself.
We'll teach you.
Damn
We
it!
I
don't
am
have
not
to
good at
charge.
improv, dude. I am not good at improv.
Did you
Bro,
I
I'm
have
good at
accepted that
improv.
fact. Huh?
No, you're good at it. I said you
I'm
should.
I
sure.
am?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you play
That's great.
guitar really well, and you can just solo without
Maybe
thinking,
with
so you can improv.
guitar, but as far
You
as
just
like
have to make
thinking
that
of
connection,
lyrics,
man. You just got to make
Well,
that
you don't
connection.
have to do Scott. You don't have to do the lyrics. Like, I mean, if I figure if we're doing improv,
is this like
You
an
know,
intervention or something? What's going on here, guys?
I just want to address. You don't have to improvise on two separate instruments at the same time. Please
yeah,
don't.
you just do
That's
just do
unnecessary.
guitar or just do singing, like one or the other, and whichever you feel,
Okay.
Accurate.
Okay.
But Scott, I
Accurate.
just want to say that we love you, and we believe in your ability.
I
to
know.
improv.
I love you guys too. I love you too. I appreciate the support. I appreciate it.
Scott, this is a safe space, okay? You can say anything here.
As long as you acknowledge how
Fuck's
not
sake,
improvising has hurt you, then we can move on from this.
I was about to say fuck face spaces.
Face
What?
spaces.
What?
Fuck face spaces.
It's the goddamn face
No,
spaces.
I don't.
Technically, we are on a face space right
Yep,
now.
Yep.
Sorry, Zoe.
Well, not that one.
It's
The
great.
other one.
Please don't kick our stream off of Facebook.
we
No,
love
we already
smoking
prayed
meat
to
as well.
Zuckerberg. He loves us now, right? That
Mark
was the thing in the
Zuckerberg
first
is
episode.
watching us right now and disapproves.
Mark
The
Zucker
smoke
Daddy.
Oh god.
Mark Zuckerdaggy. I just love barbecuing.
So, I guess this can be the first time that we mentioned that Enjoy the Show's about to come out, because that's like literally right around the corner. We're
Yeah.
about to
It
send
is.
it off
It
for
is.
mastering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a month and a half, I guess.
Yeah.
Sounds like it. Yeah. Yeah. As soon as we have the master in hand, I can put it up. So. Refresh my memory, Nathan. Was that November or October?
October 30th.
October 30th. Okay.
He's got it down.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
He's got it in his tablet.
I'm just putting
Also
it down
in his
right now.
brain.
Yeah.
It's good
Yeah,
to
so
know.
I'm really excited about that. I think the mix sounds really good.
I love
It's
it.
just a good song. It really is. It's energetic. It just comes out swinging. It's a lot of fun to play. So I'm really excited about that. And then we've got other stuff in the pipeline after that too.
A lot of stuff in the pipeline.
Tons.
Oh, yeah.
Tons.
Yeah, an entire year's worth really.
Yep.
Yeah, really.
So I'm really
Mhm.
looking forward to just showing the world all the stuff that we've got, because we've got a good bit, and we're gonna be coming out with more and more. We're gonna keep releasing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
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 I'm looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Just me and Scott. mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. It's like King of the Hills type of shit.
Hank Hill, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, wait, which one of us is gonna be the
Well, then one of us has to do the man. I'm gonna get up the dang on
I
releases.
could do it. I can do
Get
it.
on release them
Damn
and enjoy the
shit,
show,
man.
man.
Damn. I showed you guys that video of the guy playing the drums to what's his
Oh yeah,
Boomhauer.
yeah.
Damn, bang, damn, boom, boom, boom. Shit, man. Damn. What's going on?
How
So
long
that's
do you
gonna be
think
the
that
next
took him
book
to get
reveal
that
cover.
down?
Something real loud.
Just a fully like arrhythmic
like
thing like that. Like how long does that take to practice and like get down perfectly? You know?
I have no idea.
You just gotta transcribe it, and that's fine.
Yeah, probably not as much. It's not as it's probably not as hard as you think it would be at first.
I think
Yeah.
I'd go insane trying to learn that.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's like a
Throating a
jazz
pickle? What's
farmer-
going on? I keep hearing something.
What?
Is somebody deep throating a pickle? What is that noise? It's like.
It's my air conditioner.
Oh, you have an air conditioner?
Oh, okay.
That
That's a
Close
lot
enough.
different from a pickle.
He said deep
Fair.
throating a pickle.
Deep throating a pickle. I was waiting for someone.
I don't know what kind of air conditioner sounds like to you, but
Yeah, I mean,
now we know what Scott's thinking about.
yeah, we do.
Pickles.
tell me, Scott, what's your
Yeah,
opinions
sure.
on grapefruit?
Pickles.
About what?
Grapefruit.
My opinion.
Grapefruit. Oh my god.
Grapefruit? It's a nice
We
fruit.
cannot explain that on this stream. 100%.
Scott, do you
I
know
don't
what we're
even know
talking-
what the hell you're talking about.
We'll tell
No,
you
I
on
don't.
The only one.
this. Oh my god. That's so funny. We will tell you after this is over.
I'm
It
gonna
is
send you a
far
YouTube
too
video
X-rated.
to watch.
All right.
It is going to be part of your continued sex education, sir. I'm about to go pull the link right now.
forward to
That's
it.
so funny. Holy fuck. I immediately
Is
found
Will
it.
going to explain it to me now? Is that what you're doing
No.
right now, Will?
He's not going to explain it to you right now.
I
That's not
can't,
going to
dude. I
happen.
literally
Yes.
cannot do it. I won't do it. You can
Nope.
you can look it up after we're done
He's
this.
going to
and then-
explain it by typing, I'm saying. He's typing it out right now.
Yeah,
Or
I
just
sent it
have
to the group chat so you can see it later. But it's hilarious.
You will not regret
It's
it.
a well-known internet meme.
I don't know if I want to.
Just
it's the
if
best.
you if you're the willing that are out there, X-rated grapefruit video, just Google that if you're feeling brave.
Grapefruit technique.
But I will not share it.
We Once Revealed does not endorse the grapefruit
Is it
technique.
the audio?
Technique.
Once Revealed does not endorse the use of citrus fruits.
The views
I
reflected in
presume
this
this needs
podcast-
audio. I'll watch it later.
Espoused in this podcast do not reflect Once Revealed or any of its subsidiaries.
Holy fuck. It was revealed or any of its asset holders.
This has been a fun hour talking about dinosaurs and grapefruit.
Oh shit, that's really funny. Actually,
Try
that's
to
gonna be
watch
the
it
new
right
name
now,
of this
but I
one:
can't.
Dinosaurs and Grapefruit.
To have a
And
grapefruit.
thank you all for being so well
What
dressed.
are we going to do with the grapefruit? I'm watching it right now. I want to know what she's doing with this grapefruit.
No, you don't.
No.
You're gonna learn today.
I can't wait for the live reaction. We're getting a live reaction
yeah,
video
oh,
for
yeah.
Scott for this.
Okay, she's rolling it. Okay, she's rolling it. You got to juice it up a little bit. Okay. Okay, there's two navels. Okay. Okay. You will not see any of this preparation. Okay, okay, okay. I'm getting it. I don't know where the hell this is going.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I'm scared. I'm scared, guys. I'm really scared right now.
This is the best.
The man's penis. What? She is like genuinely. She's serious right now. She is not joking.
Yeah.
That was the best reaction. Your man's penis. What?
When you
Holy
grapefruit
fuck,
your
I'm
man,
crying. That's
is that
the
all it
funniest
is?
shit I've
Okay.
ever heard, bro.
Okay, that's not as scary as I thought it would be. So is that
It sounds dangerous, though, right?
It does sound dangerous.
there's
Scott,
a lot
your
of
eyes
citric
the whole
acid
time
going your
were just-
dick.
Scott, your phone is like here, and when we see your eyes, it's just like
Beautiful. I enjoyed that.
Like Scott's watching you from the other side of a two-way mirror, or a one-way mirror, rather. He's like,
That wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, honestly. I was expecting something a little
but
more.
we cannot endorse the
Graphic.
grapefruit technique.
So mostly it's the sound. That's the thing that got
That's
me.
what kills me.
I couldn't hear the sound. All I could hear is just her talking. I couldn't hear the sound. I guess that's the noise it made. I don't know.
You have to watch
There's
it
a
again.
particular sound.
Yeah.
That's all I guess. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It makes
Somebody's made an edit of
awful.
it that is the funniest edit ever.
I remember watching that in the dining hall at Shepherd University for the first time, and I was just like, okay, and then that sound happened, and I just lost my shit. Like, in front of, like, everybody at Shepherd University, just lost my shit. It was
That's
fantastic.
fucking great.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Will, I'm pretty sure it was you who showed me that video in the first place.
It was either me or John, because John showed me. That was right around Tough Times Ahead times.
I think I saw
Yeah.
it through like
I don't know
2.0
who
or
the hell
something.
thought of the fucking grapefruit technique. Sick bastards.
Yeah.
Grapefruit
Yeah.
technique. Trying to
Yeah,
get
that's
all
a
that.
pretty gross one. There's
freaking
so many weird internet
citric.
things like that from back then.
The Two Girls, One Cup. That's the first thing.
He immediately, I was
I
like,
never
that's the one
watched
everybody
it,
goes
but-
to. That's the immediate.
Okay, we're not
Yeah.
talking.
So anyway, my number one favorite dinosaur is
So anyway, let's talk more about this, Nathan. Are you scared?
Have you seen the thing with that like boomer share that are like it's like share this picture of Jesus to bring good luck in the new year, and it's like Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
oh,
guys
I've
seen
seen that.
Or like the one where it's like I found this picture of this young couple from the 1950s. Share to help me find them, and it's like Marty McFly's parents from
Right.
Back to the Future. I saw
Yeah.
one where there was something like, I just want to curl up with my significant other and watch a nice movie on, like curl up, get some hot cocoa, whatever, and it showed a picture of this couple sitting on a couch, like relaxing, but the TV was One Guy, One Jar. And like,
Oh,
people shared that?
I've seen
That
that
video
one.
is so fucked.
I just couldn't. Like,
That video is so
It's
fucked.
so fucked, that's right.
it's
Oh,
so
man.
bad.
Oh man,
Oh, that's
I felt
brutal.
kind of bad for the guy, but he was a trooper because he didn't make any noise when the shards.
Okay, we're done with this. We're done with this.
No, we're not.
My number
Going more
one
into
favorite
detail.
That was
dinosaur.
amazing.
My number one favorite dinosaur is the crocodile because they made it.
Because they made it, man. Because they're still here today,
They
bro.
Survivors.
My number one favorite dinosaur is Jesus.
Is Jesus what? I don't.
That's it.
All right, well,
The dinosaurs were roaming the earth at the same time as Jesus. There's only 6,000 years.
well, yeah. There's scientific evidence for this. We all know it. That's why geological records look like they do. Yeah.
Saddleback
Yeah,
that
dinosaur
works.
racing, bro, is a real thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's it.
Gotta watch out for that leviathan.
That's all I got. I'm done.
Yeah.
Those were my contributions for the night.
That's hilarious. That's so funny.
I'll just start getting angry if we keep talking about that.
I think to close out, we should share one more fucked up video from the internet. You guys know about the video called "One Guy, One Screwdriver"?
I don't want to know. About
Go
that
ahead and
video.
ask
I've
me
never heard of it,
Phillips
and
or
I don't want-
Flathead. Go ahead and ask me Phillips or Flathead.
No.
It doesn't matter. That's not the
No.
side he was using.
Oh,
Oh.
I just, like-
Ew.
we've been real. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Thank you all for joining us for Once Real Variety Hour.
That's a good note to end on.
We've been gross.
Brown note.
You've been great.
Something